Recap, y'all. This is the recap show. Before we get into this, can I just say that the movie Funny People is bananas. Wonderful movie. And shout to Aziz Ansari, who plays the character of Randy, because he's also hilarical. On with the show. So it's the middle of the summer. We've covered a lot of stories, and I just feel the need to recap some of the stories because they've advanced and there's been new developments, and we got to keep y'all up to date because it's about information, not just jokes. You heard? So let's start with Mr. Michael Vick. Last time we talked about Michael Vick, he was in prison for fighting little doggies like this. Bit of a doozy. But he has since then been reinstated, and he now gets to play. I don't nobody know where he's going to be playing, but the fact is Michael Vick will be back throwing the ball around, which I think is great. And honestly, it was a good idea to put him back on the field because he probably would have just went back to fighting dogs to get money. 2. So he's talked to you about Laura Lang, who is Lisa Lang's sister and reporter for Current TV. And she was in North Korea, got into some shit and ended up getting arrested, was gonna go to a labor camp. It was crazy. Hillary Clinton, who originally had said, "What? We're America. You need to send her back," has taken a different approach. Thank you, because that whole "we're America" thing, it really doesn't cut it anymore. Now she's like, listen, she fucked up. So can we just say my bad and bring her home? That's what we call amnesty. Trace. We lost Michael Jackson. There was a tribute. And then there was the coming out party, the cotillion, if you will, of Joe Jackson. I ain't never seen this much of this Negro since the Jackson Family movie.
And that wasn't even really him.
Exactly. This dude is just out and about, living it up. It's only a matter of time till I see him with a young white girl. It's like his son's death was his new lease on life. Well, if he gonna cut me out the will, I might as well party. Keeping it moving with the recap. Remember when there was this whole global response to the elections going on in Tehran, Iran? Remember when on Twitter we had all changed our pictures to green in support of democracy? Remember that? Yeah. I can't even recap what's going on currently in Tehran because here in America, we treat global news stories like Britney Spears pop songs. Basically, the story's only hot until another story comes along that's hotter. So I can't even recap the Tehran story because what's hotter is Beer 709! Woo! Hey! Woo! So, we had talked about Obama and getting this healthcare plan popping, and the White House was like, we're not going to talk about that anymore, and we're going to shut Iran down with that as well because Henry Louis Gates has gotten arrested. I don't really give that much of a damn about this whole Henry Louis Gates Crowley scenario because this problem that they're talking about is not going to be fixed by them drinking beer together. That's not going to bring back Amadou Diallo, not going to bring back Sean Bell. All of this is really just a lot of fanfare to distract us from not only current real issues, but from the fact that police ridiculousness, indignation, brutality, etc., 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 exists on many, many, many levels. And the fact is that it just happened to exist with a Harvard professor this time, and so now it's worth talking about. But it doesn't change anything. And honestly, Henry Louis Gates, I feel like you got suckered for the fact that you even went through all of this, because really, what did you change about any scenario?
Preach.
So that has been our Midsummer recap here at Diva Speak TV. Don't fret. The original format of Diva Speak TV with your big up, your let down, your super one of the week is all coming back. soon come, soon come. But right now, we're on hiatus, we're working things out, we're bringing you new things, and we needed some time and space to get that together, all right? So we appreciate y'all being patient. You know what to do. Tell a friend about what we're doing over here because we got to keep the movement moving. Summertime, summertime. Wanna be fly for the summertime? Get yourself a Spectrum hand-painted bag painted by yours truly. My new bag line on karmaloop.com. Yes, I have created 5 exclusive styles and painted only 6 of each. So there ain't gonna be a whole bunch of folks running around with these joints, but you can be one of them. Go to karmaloop.com today and check out Spectrum by Amanda Diva.